Andrew Smitsman, director of the Dutch movie Brother, currently shooting in Jordan. First of all, we would like to welcome you among us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
It's great to have you, and we would like to thank you for having this interview for the Royal Film Commission of Jordan. To start with, please tell us about the story of the film.
Okay, the story of Brother, actually there are two stories we're telling. The first story is about two brothers. One is a comedian and the other one is a soldier, and they have a conflict and they are searching for the third brother. And through obstacles they start to understand each other more and more and more. The second story is a story about the third brother. He went to Jordan to work in a refugee camp. He fell in love with a Syrian girl. They want to marry. They leave for Syria. The woman gets killed, and this third brother wants to take revenge. So in the end, these two stories, well, the whole story actually, the stories are intertwined. And in the end, the two brothers find the third brother, and the question is, are they going to succeed in getting him back? Of course, that's the thing that they want. And the third brother has to choose between revenge and his brothers.
What is the main message that you're intending to deliver through this film?
It's really about brotherhood. It's a small story about two brothers who have a conflict, who have a different opinion about almost everything. And in the end they find out they are very much alike. But it's also set in Syria, where there's a war going on between brothers. So actually this story wants to say, in the end, we're all brothers from each other. We have to understand that we do not differ from each other.
And choosing to go to film in Azraq refugee camp, is there a certain message you're trying?
Well, definitely. I want to give a lot of attention to the refugee problem, and I hope that this film can contribute to this problem also. And I would really like to have the real people there. So the film will have a documentary element to it as well, but also a true element of all the people, all the kids living in a refugee camp, because I think we are all responsible for these people, not just the people here, but the whole world is responsible for these kids to grow up and have a normal childhood, and because in the end they are the future.
You've directed a documentary called 2000 Terrorists on Sabra and Shatila. So in your opinion, to what extent do you think and believe that cinema is an effective tool for political messaging?
I am not sure. I don't really think it's effective, but I need to do it anyhow. I think everything we do is political in a way. Every gesture, everything we buy, everything has a political element to it.
Jordanian producer Isam Husseini, you're currently working as the unit production manager for the Dutch movie Brother, shot in Jordan. How does Jordan benefit from such foreign productions when filming in the kingdom?
Oh, it's a great benefit actually. We benefit mainly exposure for the country and experience. We gain a lot of experience working on these movies. The level of professionalism with regards to the local crew is top-notch, We are on par with the foreign crews that arrive to the country. And with each film, we're gaining more experience, and we learn different techniques and different styles. Not every country has the same style of production management or production techniques, so currently we are exposed to all of them. So we are basically a plug-and-play crew. Plug us into any production and we can play the role.
Speaking of the local crew, how many Jordanians were employed for this film?
Well, this film is relatively a small crew. The total crew, foreign and Jordanians, the main unit is 45 crew members, out of which Jordanians are 34. And of course this is counting also, not counting a lot of the back office crews such as drivers and caterers and so forth. So actually on set, when we are shooting, there's not less than 34 Jordanian professionals working on this production.
If you could tell us more about the input that Jordanians have brought to this film, and do we consider their role crucial?
It's very crucial actually, because the setting of the movie, we're shooting Jordan for Jordan, and we're also shooting Jordan for Syria. So in terms of our knowledge in the area, the heritage, the background, multiples of departments have been very helpful in giving inside information and actually doing their own research to help the director realize his image. So in terms of wardrobe, for example, in terms of script translation, picking the correct language, we always assist in that. In terms of keeping it real in terms of locations, what is authentic Jordanian, what doubles as a Syrian location. So our experience in that is great, and it brings a lot of advantage to the movie. So it's been very crucial in that sense. So yeah, it's very important, our input to
We
the
thank
movie.
you, and we wish you and the local crew best of luck.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Good luck.
Khairman Boulnes, you're working as the producer of the Dutch movie Brother that is currently shooting in Jordan. What made you choose Jordan as a filming location?
We wanted to shoot Brother in Jordan because well, the story is actually situated in Jordan, where two Moroccan brothers flee from Amman towards Syria in search of the third brother. But also Jordan is a very professional film country. The film climate, film industry is very cooperating. We are had a great first contacts and still continuing contact with the RFC, the Royal Film Commission. We have Jordan has great line producing and project management facilities. Because of well, from the Netherlands we can't organize all the people who are on set and who are cooperating with us in this film. So of course we need good Jordan partners to do this with us.
If you could tell us how is your filming experience going so far, and what are the facilities that are being offered to you?
Yeah, well, we are here now doing our fifth shooting day from 16 days. And well, so far things have been going very well. Like with the Jordan project management, everybody, well, the creative solution of things, making things possible on set, for art, for props, for speaking with the council, speaking with all partners we need to make shots happen and scenes happen. Those cooperation is just great.
So what is your impression about dealing with the local crew on the film set and while shooting the film?
We have a great cooperation with Jordan crew. I reckon because Jordan has such a good production facilities, because a lot of American and European shoot in Jordan, the Jordan crew knows what they're doing. So they're very experienced. They are also very experienced experience in cooperating with foreign crew and foreign production.